if I put it up to a player's vote and I said you could vote for get rid of instant replay, get rid of it completely, or keep it as is, how do you think the players would vote?
Get rid of it.
Yeah, that's my feeling, Mark, because we give you a chance to replay the replay, and they're still getting things wrong. And I just don't understand that it feels like they don't want to embarrass the officials.
Well, I've always said this. One, they put in instant replay, and then they tell the officials, hey, make sure you swallow your whistles and let instant replay figure it out, right? And I think it's created guys who are less sure of themselves, guys who are less demonstrative. And then I think you're asking them to do things that are just physically impossible to do. So I think all those things kind of add up. And it slows down the game. I mean, hell, every time every time there's a big play, every time there's an explosive play, the first thing I do is I check my monitor after we're done calling the play, looking for a flag. Is there a flag? What's going to happen? Is there a penalty? What's going on? And there's a bunch of things, like I keep getting these rules where, well, you can't review that one. Like, that's reviewable. That one's not reviewable, and that's reviewable, but that one's not. And we can't reverse that one because I'm just like, just scrap out the whole thing. Let's just play the game and just understand that mistakes are part of it, and the best teams are going to win.
Yeah, we keep thinking maybe offensive and defensive linemen wearing mittens because there was a moment in the Cowboys-Jets game yesterday in the final drive. I think there were 6 or 7 consecutive penalties. And I just went, at some point, they have to know this is bad for business. There's no flow to a game anymore. And it didn't get better. We overreacted to the missed call in the Saints game. That's why we're here. And I don't think they've made the product better this year. They made it worse.
No, and I think it'll go away. And by the way, the officials essentially are being told we're not going to overrule you anymore. I mean, that's where we are right now. So even if it is blatant, we've seen some blatant pass interference, OPI or DPIs that are called that you go back and you think there's no way this is going to be upheld. And then, they uphold it anyway. They're like, yeah, we're going to scrap pile this in the end anyhow, so we're not going to overturn anything. I'm with you. The whole thing is somewhat of a debacle. But listen, holding happens as long as it's away from the play. Who cares? My theory is this, Dan, and I live by this, and I'm an old offensive lineman, but don't get held, right? If you get held, you suck. Don't get held. That's what I say.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV, stream for free on BR Live, or download the Dan Patrick Show app.